Do you have a goal, a desire worth failing for? You must claim it. Otherwise, you will not stay persistent in the pursuit of it. The Thinking Yourself into Exponential Results series on the podcast comes to you every Saturday morning and takes what we discuss in the Morning Mindset Club, compiles it into one easy to access recording, and gives you some killer bonus content at the end that's not to be missed and only available here. So let's dive right in. Good morning and welcome to another great day with the Morning Mindset Club. I'm Amira Alvarez. Let's get started. We are in the chapter on persistence in the section entitled Symptoms of Lack of Persistence. And this is so key because persistence is required to get past the mistakes, the challenges, the big mountains that are in the way that you must climb, move, go through, somehow get to the other side of to achieve your goal, your life, the life that you desire. And if you don't have persistence, you will end up getting stopped, and it won't be temporary, or the temporary stops will build upon themselves and will derail you, not just for a day or a week, but for months, for years, for decades. And you'll find that your life goes past you with alibis as excuses for why it happened. So we must build our persistence muscle. And in looking at the symptoms of persistence, you can identify for yourself where you must better your best, where you must, raise your game if you're going to really excel at this thing called life. So, number 7 in this list of 16 is indifference, usually reflected in one's readiness to compromise on all occasions rather than meet opposition and fight it. Indifference, isn't that interesting? Indifference, like that is just not caring enough. That is not caring enough to really go for it. Fight the good fight. Do the thing that you need to do. Think of another solution. And it's usually reflected in one's readiness to compromise on all occasions rather than meet opposition and fight it. So let's look at a couple places where this shows up. One way that is obvious to many people is, let's say they have a new workout routine that they're going for, and they decide, I don't have to go to the gym today because the kids need me to help them with their homework. That is a compromise. That is saying, I'm going to compromise my decision, my choice, my desire for something else. And it is a symptom of lack of persistence, and it's showing up because you aren't truly committed to what you desire, rather than meeting opposition and fighting it. Okay, well, this thing, the kids do need help with their homework. What do? Well, you time block. You say, kids, I would love to help you with your homework. Why don't you go get your exercise when I get my exercise, and we'll do the homework right before dinner, and we're going to order pizza for dinner so that I don't have to cook, and we've solved that time problem. Now, you want to solve that on a bigger level in general, but there is always a solution to whatever's in front of you. And of course, I've just made up that example. But in your example of what really stops you, instead of saying that's truly something that cannot be solved for, ask yourself, do you care enough to solve this problem? Do not fall prey, if you will, to indifference. Good morning. I'm Amira Alvarez, and welcome to another great day with the Morning Mindset Club. So let's get started. We are on number 8 in the list of symptoms of lack of persistence. Number 8 is the habit of blaming others for one's mistakes and accepting unfavorable circumstances as being unavoidable. This is looking outside of yourself, looking at circumstances, looking at other people, everything outside of yourself that comes in through your senses, that's what's outside of yourself. What's outside of yourself as something that can stop you. You can blame someone else. You can blame them for why you haven't succeeded. You can accept unfavorable circumstances. The stock market crashed. Everyone's sick. All my staff up and quit. Whatever the outside circumstance is, are you blaming it? Are you giving it the agency in your life? Are you saying that you do not have control over your creative process? You must be persistent when something outside of you happens, because it does. It's not like we have magical thinking here, we're head in the sand, everything's, rainbows and unicorns. It's not. It's very much not. However, if you say that out there, that's going to stop me, you have just given away all your power. Wherever there is a problem, there is a solution. That is the law of polarity. It is here, and it is here right now. There's an equal opportunity in this situation. Go find it. That is being persistent. That is using your intellect, your ability to reason, and going and activating yourself so that you go after what you want and you don't stop. Good morning and welcome to another great day with the Morning Mindset Club. We are in the chapter on persistence in the section entitled Symptoms of Lack of Persistence, and we are at number 9 out of 16. Weakness of desire. Due to neglect in the choice of motives that impel action. You must really want what you want. You must have a burning desire. You must be obsessed with what you want. And really, that motive needs to be so strong. You must have something that is worth failing for. It must be worth it for you to get out of bed every single day and go hard. Go hard with a delighted attitude, with a great mindset, with a growth mindset, with an open heart, with someone who's loving life. Not bad attitude, girl. However, you must have something so important to you that it is worth failing for, because you will be challenged. There will be temporary defeats, and you must stay persistent. You must. So today, take a look at your goal. Have you gone to a sideways goal or a step goal? Something that's just a little, sideways goals are just to the left. You've done something very similar already. You know you're perfectly capable of doing it. Nothing grand there. Nothing hugely worth failing for, but it's to the side, right? That's not a goal that's worth failing for. It doesn't challenge you. A goal worth failing for will challenge you. A step goal is something that's incrementally more. You really think you can go for it and do it. You've not done it before, but it's not outside of any sort of realm of possibility for you or capacity for you. And then your stretch goals. Those are the ones that are worth failing for. Those are the ones where you have no idea how you are actually going to achieve it, but you want it, so you claim it. And then there's urgency. The ways and means come in. I really want that. How do I get that? And then you have to start doing what comes to you with persistence. Now, a plan helps, okay? But the plan does not have to be fully mapped out for you to claim your desire and to go for it, okay? In fact, claiming the desire comes first. Deciding to do it comes first. The plan comes third, okay? Really, it does. Now, that plan can be filled with lots of step goals and sideways goals, right? I have a big plan, and doing this recording is part of that plan. I have to get up and do this recording. I love it. It's what I want to do. I'm driven to do it. I'm delighted to do it. And yes, there's 1,001 other things that my business is calling me to do. I have to want it badly enough to make this a priority, even though this is, say, a sideways goal. It's not super duper stretching me. It's something that I've done before. Your bigger goals are going to be filled with tasks and projects that might stretch your ability to manage your time, might stretch your ability to manage your mindset, but are things you've already done before. That's fine. I have step goals as well. Those are the interim goals that will allow me to reach my much bigger goal that I can't see the way of getting to, but I can see that step goal, so I'm going to go for that. Okay, but it's tied and linked to the stretch goal. Okay, so today your question is, do you have a goal, a desire worth failing for? You must claim it. Otherwise, you will not stay persistent in the pursuit of it. Good morning and welcome to another great day with the Morning Mindset Club. I'm Amira Alvarez and let's get started here. We are on number 10 in the list of the symptoms of the lack of persistence. Number 10, willingness, even eagerness to quit at the first sign of defeat based upon one or more of the 6 basic fears. Now, the 6 basic fears we'll get to in chapter 15 of Think and Grow Rich. But to give you a preview of that, the 6 basic fears are fear of poverty, fear of criticism, fear of ill health, the fear of loss of love of someone, the fear of old age, and the fear of death. And these drive people to stop their pursuit of what they truly desire. These fears are huge. They will cause you to think that it is more worthwhile to stop than to go forward. You will want to stop. You will want to quit at the very first sign of defeat, which might look like a challenge, which might look like something not working out, which might look like a very big mountain in your path. Not just a little molehill, but something huge. Or it could be something small and you're just willing to quit at the drop of a hat. And that decision to stop, even if it's temporarily, even if it's one day, you guys, I keep raising the bar on this for myself and my clients. When I see someone who's coming up with a reason to stop that is based on a fear, that through stopping, you affirm, you make stronger, you make more real that fear every time you stop. It builds power. You must recognize when your fears are stopping you and do the thing anyway. This looks like moving towards the resistance. This looks like being courageous in the face of fear. This looks like solving a problem instead of stopping. Do not quit. If you find yourself willing to say, I don't have to do that. I'll do something else. Maybe I should start something else. Maybe this isn't for me. Pay attention here. Build your muscle of persistence. Say no to that because you must say yes to what you really want. Okay, that is what I give you to think about today. Where are you quitting on yourself? Where are you quitting on yourself? We all do it, okay? Don't say, I never quit. That's a lie that you're telling to yourself. Where do you quit on yourself? And how can you clean that up? Good morning and welcome to another great day with the Morning Mindset Club. I'm Amira Alvarez and let's get started. Number 11 in the symptoms of lack of persistence in the chapter on persistence is lack of organized plans placed in writing where they may be analyzed. So important, guys. Organize plans. Order is heaven's first law. The universe is an ordered place. It is not a random place. You must get in alignment with order. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to have a structure that doesn't work for you, or you have to do things in a way that doesn't work for you. But if you're scattered, if you're all over the place, if you're disorganized, if you have disorganized thinking, then it's going to be quite a challenge for you to succeed. Even the artist who is very, very creative and doesn't order her thoughts in the same way that the accountant orders her thoughts, if she is to be a success, she must order them for the goal that she has. And when she does that, she is successful. There are many successful artists, but one must get ordered in one's life. Now, if you are an extraordinarily prolific and creative and talented artist, but you're terrible at the business side of art, you must then organize your thinking to get good at the business side of art, or find someone who is. This is where agents come in. This is where galleries come in. But that in and of itself could be part of your plan. Find someone who's good at this. You must organize your plans and you must place them in writing. Zero exception. Order creates outcomes. Your results. The more ordered you are with the way the universe works, with the law of cause and effect, the better your outcomes and the faster your outcomes. Now, this does not mean that you have to spend 3 months or 3 years creating a business plan. That is a delaying tactic. That is a way of doing paralysis by analysis. Do not do that. You need a high-level plan that you can be agile with as you move forward with it. You need basic benchmarks that you're going to go for. And you don't need them too far out in the future. You just need them so that you can chart your course for the next 3 to 6 months, maybe a year. But if you're growing and you're growing quickly, there will be adjustments along the way. And if you get too detailed in your planning, you will have to start that process over again. You'll get too rigid. So this is an art and a science. Do you have your basic game plan mapped out? If you need help with that, you should definitely book a consult and we can talk about how we can help you with that. Okay. Do you have an organized plan? Are you looking at it? Is it in writing? And are you looking at it regularly? This is so critical. Good morning. I'm Amira Alvarez, and welcome to another great day with the Morning Mindset Club. We are on number 12 in our list of symptoms of lack of persistence. Number 12 is the habit of neglecting to move on ideas or to grasp opportunity when it presents itself. There is always an opportunity. There's always an opportunity for you to grow, to become more, to do more. There's always an opportunity for you to grow your business, for you to grow your career. And if you're thinking about income and revenue and cash flow, there is always an opportunity right here to grow your income and your cash flow. Absolutely. Absolutely. But most people neglect moving on the ideas or the opportunities that are right in front of you. Most people are only looking for a way to stop. So they indulge in the misery of the problem instead of asking the question, what opportunity does this situation hold for me right now? because I know it's here. How can I see it and how can I act on it? I speak a lot to my clients about making quick decisions. Make a quick decision, get the result. Make another quick decision, get the result. Make another quick decision, get the result. This is one of the ways to close the gap on time. You must start making quicker decisions. And the habit of neglecting to move on ideas, just thinking about them instead of acting on them, is a huge habit for many people that keeps them stuck at the same level. If that is you, get really honest about it. Don't make yourself feel bad, but just say, I could do better here. And by the way, I am always bettering my best around these things. It doesn't stop. I look and I say, wow, I'm putting that off. I'm not deciding on that. And I go and make a decision because I'm constantly improving my game. And that's the attitude that you need to have as well, not one of guilt and shame. It's just like, oh, look at that. Isn't that interesting? Let's take that to the next level. Good morning. I'm Amira Alvarez, and welcome to another great day with the Morning Mindset Club. We are in the chapter on persistence, going through the symptoms of the lack of persistence. We're on number 13. This one is short and sweet. Wishing instead of willing. Super important. Wishing instead of willing. Now, what does willing mean? It is not willpower. It is not grind it out, struggle, push, using force to get what you want. Force negates. Let me say that again. Force negates. Will is your power to focus and concentrate. Will is your power to stay on task. Will is your power to be persistent. Will is your power to not give up, to stay right here. I'm going to use my will to manage my mind, to manage my thinking, to manage my behavior, to manage my actions. My will is one of my mental faculties that I can use to change the outcomes of my life so dramatically. It is your power to focus and concentrate and not go off task. So here, Napoleon is putting will in opposition to wishing. You cannot just wish for a thing. You must will yourself forward. Focus yourself forward. Focus on the next step. Focus on the solution. Focus on the order of things. Focus on your persistence, on everything you need to do to achieve your burning desire. Wishing is not going to get you there. Wishing is not a strategy. And this is a big difference between those who have big ideas but don't succeed and those who have big ideas and do succeed. They don't just wish for them. They don't think it's going to be magic. They don't think, magic sprinkles are going to fall from the sky. They're like, that's a great idea. I'm not going to just wish for that. I am going to look at my plan and use my will to stay focused on executing it. You must. So important. So today, ask yourself, where am I on the continuum of things right now? You can always change. You can always build this muscle. So again, zero guilt, zero shame. Honest truth, though, is the name of the game. Hey, I just made a little rhyme up there. Kind of proud of myself there. Okay, so are you wishing for something? Hoping for something? But not really acting on it? And to what extent? How much will, how much focus are you putting on what you desire? How could you build your will right now? For the bonus content of this episode, I want to talk about what might be going through your mind while you're listening to this list. And some of you are probably saying, oh, that's interesting. Oh, yeah, I could better my best there. Okay. Wow, there are a lot of things on this list. How am I going to ever be someone who has mastered all of these things, for whom this no longer stops me? Well, it starts with the first step. You must not use, there are too many things to improve upon. There's too much to pay attention to. The list is too long as an excuse not to start exactly where you are with the first step, which is choose one thing that really hooks you and go for it. Really make a difference. Really make a change in your life. Do not succumb to whatever the distraction is that is coming up. Learn persistence in that one area that you're drawn to, that you are thinking, wow, that is a place where I really do that. I need to clean up my act there. And you want to do this without guilt or shame. When you start saying, I'll never be able to do all of this, it's too much for me, I'll never be able to succeed, you are in the act of wanting to be perfect before you start. Guess what? You're not. Neither am I, though, okay? No one is. You must learn through taking new action, becoming more, doing something different. You are not perfect before you start. That is a lie. That is a lie that you tell yourself. You must get your hands dirty. So when you're listening to all these ways that you must up your game in regards to persistence, instead of stopping because you're not there yet, stopping because there's absolutely no way for you to see yourself succeed here because you're not perfect yet before you start, adopt a growth mindset instead. Now, I know if you're listening to this, you probably have a growth mindset, but you're also in some way probably saying, oh, this is too much. If you are, knock that off. Okay, knock that out. Stop that. Continue to expand your growth mindset. Continue to say to yourself, this is the place where I need to grow. Game on. Let's go. I'm going to rise to the occasion. Guilt and shame hold you back. Do not go down that slippery slope of making yourself wrong because you're not perfect in advance of having learned how to be persistent. You will never get there with that kind of attitude. So change your attitude, step into growth, pick one thing and go for it. Okay, with that, I'm Amira Alvarez. Have an amazing day, and I look forward to being with you in the next episode. Take care. Hey, are you loving this material? We'd love to know. Join our Be Unstoppable Facebook group, where we go live answering your questions and sharing even more material to help you step forward powerfully in your business and your life. Go to theunstoppablewoman.com/Facebook group. When you get there, leave us a comment or ask us a question. We'd love to hear from you. See you in the group and rock it out and be unstoppable.